Hi everyone, welcome to part 2 of the interview with my friends Emily and Josh. I just wanted to come on here and say a couple of things before you get into the actual interview. The first thing, the most important thing is, please watch part 1 of the interview if you haven't seen it already. I'll put the link up here. That will give you some background information. You can hear what we've talked about so far in the interview and also who my friends are, how we met, things like that. And the other thing is listening tips for this video. In this video, there's no script. We're just speaking naturally as we usually do, so it's quite fast. We talk over each other. It can be hard to understand at some points. So I'd like to repeat the listening tips that I explained in part 1, just briefly. The first tip was to use subtitles. All of my videos have English and Japanese subtitles on them, so please use whatever is helpful for you. And number 2, the tip I gave was repetition. So watch the video a couple of times or go back and repeat certain parts. If you couldn't catch what we said, go back and listen again. The video is not super long. This part of the interview is only around 7 minutes, but there's a lot of information. We talk fast. So definitely repeat parts that you couldn't understand. And the third tip was just about your mindset. So don't go into the video expecting to understand 100% of our conversation. If you can just catch the important points and if you can enjoy the conversation, that's enough. So don't pressure yourself too much. We will get into the second part now. Enjoy! Okay, so next I want to continue kind of hearing your guys' interesting experiences. And as we were talking off camera, the idea of sort of, well, the onsen, the bathhouses, and then the idea of how, fashion in Japan is a little bit conservative, or is it appropriate to show skin or not? This topic came up, so I want to talk about that a little bit. Emily, I think you had some thoughts.
Yeah, when we were hiking on the mountain, my sister was wearing a tank top with a sweatshirt over it.
Yeah.
And as we were hiking near the top of the mountain, she got too hot and she took it off. And a group of high school boys walked by and started yelling "sexy" and in English.
Yeah.
And we were just,
about her shoulder, right?
Yeah, about my sister's shoulders. But it's like a high tank top. Yeah. It's just her shoulders, really.
Yeah.
So we were kind of like, huh?
Is it sexy? Yeah, it's just a shoulder. It's just a shoulder. Why would they say that, right?
Yeah, but cultural difference. It's interesting to me though, because for us, like wearing a tank top, that's not considered a big deal.
No, it's normal.
Bathhouses.
Yeah.
We don't normally strip in front of even the same gender.
Right.
That I wasn't sure if I'd be able to do it, but I did. I went to a bathhouse and it was great. Did. Once I got over the initial, like, oh my gosh, there's other people here. Yeah. It was very relaxing, and we had warm milk and matcha ice cream afterwards.
Yes. So
and it was very nice.
The afterbath milk and the sweets. Yeah, but she made a really interesting point earlier. So in Japan, bathing in front of each other. So, I mean, same sex, but men and women bathing in front of each other and, showing your body, that's sort of normal. But when you're just out in public or out and about, showing skin is sort of less acceptable. So you thought that was a kind of interesting dynamic.
Yes,
they have in Japan, right?
We will show more skin in public, but we don't strip down.
Right, we don't bathe. There's no communal bathing. So it's kind of the opposite, right?
Yeah.
Japan and the US. So I thought that was really interesting. But you liked the onsen, the bathhouses.
I did.
Overall.
Yeah, it was very relaxing.
Awesome. Yes.
I just had to get over the initial kind of embarrassing feeling, but then I felt okay.
Yeah. Okay, interesting. So Josh, you also went to a bathhouse, I heard?
Yes, I went to an onsen out in Kyoto.
Nice. How was it?
It was really cool. So initially, like before my impression, my original impression was formed by like what I saw in like various anime.
Right.
So I just thought it was just like one room with a giant like bath.
Okay.
Which it mostly was that. However, there were also other baths. There was also a sauna. It was nice going into the main bath that was like really warm, and then there'd be like a bath that's filled with freezing cold water.
Yes, they have the cold bath. Yeah. Do you know? Did you get in it, or do you know how they use it? Yeah.
Yeah, I got in that. I think there was I want to say there was like a medicine water bath.
Yeah.
Or some vitamin water bath.
Mm-hmm.
One bath also one that was like out in like a courtyard nearby. That one was really peaceful.
The outdoor bath. You mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's super nice.
And I'd say like only one I didn't try was there was, because I'm just going through the baths.
Yeah, there's a lot usually, like 8 or 9.
Yeah.
Maybe.
The one I didn't try, but honestly I'm still curious about was there's this like electric bath that had like an electric current.
I don't like it. Yeah. It shocks you right in the water.
Bad for water.
Yeah, that's why they say you cannot swim during a thunderstorm.
Yeah.
I don't know how it works, but some people like it. I don't know if it's like for like muscle relaxation or whatever, but
I heard a lot of elderly people like it.
Okay, yeah.
So
I tried it, the electric bath or the denki-buro. I think electric bath is not my thing either.
My friends who tried it told me that they went in and like they had like their limbs like extend out.
Yeah.
Like
yeah,
I'm a guy that like likes to try, like wants to experience as much of the world as he could.
Yeah.
So like I really do wonder what that would be like.
Yeah.
So
maybe next time you can try. But yeah, it's uncomfortable for me. So, but the others are nice, right?
Outside of that, like the changing and doing that in front of other people, like it definitely is like a weird experience at first, but it was kind of funny because like I don't know. I know like like for the Japanese people it's probably normal to do that in onsen. One funny thing was when I was on my way out, some older Japanese guy, I want to say he was like in his 80s or something.
Okay. What
he walked up to me and for context, I'm like 6'2". Like this guy was probably like short and he was I think he was very impressed with how tall I was because he walked up to me and then lifted up his foot to compare his foot size to my foot size.
That's funny. Yeah. Just strangers being silly. Love it. Yeah. Okay. So I wanted to touch on that. So the aspect of kind of communal bathing and changing in front of strangers, you also got over it pretty quickly. You didn't feel too like embarrassed or anything at first. Not really. Interesting. So overall, we got a good rating. Maybe 10 out of 10 rating for the Japanese onsen. Yeah.
Yeah.
You like it? Yeah. So we don't have that in this area.
No.
Yeah. So I don't know. We have saunas. Like, what do you guys think about that? Like, I just came back here from Japan, so that's something I struggle with. Like, how do we like take care of ourselves, or when we want to relax? Like, do we have anything comparable to like a
bathing suit for a sauna?
Okay. Sauna, but they're not as good quality, but I guess sauna or hot tub.
Yeah, hot tubs are probably the closest thing we have.
So if any of you come to the US from Japan or other Asian countries with onsen, you might be a little disappointed.
There are some hot springs out like west around like the more volcanic areas, but they're like very few and far between.
And you wear bathing suits.
Yeah.
Bathing suit.
And you wear they're not like baths, they're more like pools.
Right, we don't bathe nude. So a little bit different kind of feeling, but we have some things, but it's really not something you can do on a daily basis and for such a cheap price like in Japan. So